Hey everybody, it's Cubmaster Chris. Welcome back to Corona Cub Scout Corner. Today we're going to talk about germs. All right, and as you can see behind me is the coronavirus. And I'm in my lab coat and I have my protective gloves on, so must be we're going to do an experiment. Kind of, sort of. Let's talk about the Scout Law. So I'm going to pick one particular part of the Scout Law that I would like to talk about. And that is a Scout is clean. So you may be thinking, boy, I have seen the hand washing videos, I understand. Maybe you have. We're probably going to do it one more time. But I want you to really understand what not washing your hands can do. And what not washing some of your electronic items, such as your iPads and your laptops, can do. And not wiping things down can transmit all sorts of things, not to mention the coronavirus. Okay, so when I say a Scout is clean, I need to go in a little bit deeper than just saying, hey, you need to wash your hands. Because there is so much more to a Scout being clean than just washing your hands. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Cubmaster Chris, I know I have to wash my hair, I have to keep my hands clean and trim my nails and wash my feet, wash my clothes. No. It's not exactly where we're going with this. Okay. A Scout is clean. Yes, you're expected to take care of your body just like everybody else. You need to stay clean. We don't want to be smelling you from 2 aisles over in the store. The other thing is, clean has some other definitions, doesn't it, when it comes to Scout Law? How about keeping your mouth clean, right? Not saying mean things or not using foul language. Or how about keeping your mind clean, right? That's another thing. So we have our mouth clean, our mind clean. And the other thing is, let's not hang around those people that are going to make us use profanity, swear words, or that are going to make us think unclean thoughts, okay? Very important. So a Scout is clean thoughts, right? Clean mouth, clean body, clean living, right? Exactly. Okay, so let's get on to the experiment. What is this experiment? This is not a one-day experiment. This is one we're going to go over, but this is the prep for it. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I actually did this at school before school got canceled. We never got to finish it. So what we do is basically we take a piece of sandwich bread. And I have the clean hands now. We're going to use these little tongs I make. You see what this is? So this is, everybody knows what this is, right? Right. Okay. So then I put a rubber band on here with my Nerf dart, and now I have little tongs, right? Good idea, right? So we're going to grab a piece of bread out of this bag with those tongs and put it in a Ziploc bag. We're not going to touch it at all. We're going to do some other samples that we can touch and get our hands. This one is our control. That means that it has had no touch from human hands at all, actually, because when it comes to the factory, it gets caught and it goes right in the bag. There's no human is not pushing it in the bag, so it has not been touched by human hands, and it should be semi-sterile, let's say, right? So once you pull it out of that bag, I mean, it's not sterile anymore. It's it's clean bread, just like your first aid. Once you open up that package, it's not sterile, it's clean at that point, right? So, but it's the best we can get with the unlab-like conditions I have here, or most people have in their house. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this bag up. I'm gonna grab a nice fresh sheet piece of bread out of here. I don't want to touch it. This thing, I don't want to touch it. There it is. Okay, now we're gonna stick it in the bag. That is our control. So we're going to write control on it. And May 1st, exactly. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. Let's take my dirty hands, because underneath here, I did not clean my hands before I came down here on purpose, because I wanted to get the dirtiest sample. I've been working today, so I want to get a nice dirty sample on the bread. So I can reach in this bag with the tongs, get my bread. We've got to be careful. I don't want to cross-contaminate, right? I don't want to reach my hand in there, my dirty hand, and then reach in there again and then put whatever was on my hand on some other samples. So this one we're going to do is my dirty hands, okay? Dirty hands, okay? Now, we're going to take that one and we're going to put it in our Ziploc bag. Now, it's okay if I touch this one because it's not the control. And I'm trying to get the germs on it, okay? So then on this one, we're going to write, this is the dirty hands, right? Dirty hand, May 1st, exactly. Okay, let's go wash our hands so we can get a clean sample. We got a dirty sample, then we're going to do a clean sample. The object of this is to see what grows on these. What is in there for germs? What is in there for bacteria? It's kind of like a petri dish, right? But it's in a small Ziploc contained environment. So there's nothing else getting in there. So whatever's going to grow on the spread is going to come from whatever we wipe it up. All right, let's go wash our hands quick. All right, let's get those hands washed. So how I wash my hands is I lather up first. I use a nice handmade soap. And then, to time myself, I say the Scout oath and the Scout law. So, a Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally strict. All right, now you can rinse them off. Good rinse. With your towel, if you're in a public place especially, use the towel to shut off the sink because you don't want to transfer more germs onto your clean hands. All right, now let's go try a sample. All right, everybody, so we got our hands clean. Now let's reach in here, get another piece of bread, and we're going to put it all over our nice clean hands. We're hoping that we did a good job and that there won't be anything on this after it incubates for a while. Okay, so we're going to label this one clean hands on May 1st. Okay, so I've got 9 other bags, and I'm going to wipe down several other things and put them in a bag. And then we're going to see what happens. Let some time go by. Now, this is May 1st, so let's see what happens to those bags over some time. All right, so let's see what we can wipe down. All right, everybody, so we got all of our samples bagged. Let me tell you what we have here. So we have our control. We have dirty hands. We have clean hands. We have laptop. We have my hat. We have the bottom of my shoe. We have my mouse from my computer. We have my digital camera, my phone. I did the flags, our flags. I did the iPad, and I did my guitar. So again, these are all from May 1st. Let's see what happens in time. I'll keep checking back with you, and you keep checking back with me, and we'll find out what happens exactly to these. Until then, everybody, be safe, stay healthy, come back soon. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.